Oh my god. It has been such a long time since I've stepped into here. Let's take a step back into history really quick based on the previous time I have been down. I do want to feature that this video will be featuring my boy Ronin, the way of the Ronin, Steve Ronin. We also have RNK all day here.
What's up, guys?
Sup, the squad. It's been a while, guys. I'm glad we're all united again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The last time we were united was at the Unity house.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
And now we are in here exploring this abandoned asylum. Like, yo, I'm so excited. Well, let me just bring a step back. So, rewinding back 2 years ago. Oh guys, we take a step back into another abandoned place. As you can see, this right here, this is an abandoned asylum where we are in right now. Anyway, this place contained over 2,000 patients with over 20,000 records. The best records of therapy was hydrotherapy, occupational therapy, in which hydrotherapy was leaving them in the tubs and trying to bring them back in with using ice cold water. So they would sit inside tubs for the inside ice cold water. Occupational therapy was dressmaking, which their treatment was through dressmaking, which is really weird. Anyway, this place opened up in the 1800s and closed down in 2010, and which was also best known for the World War II people who were corrupted after that huge war, and they were sent to the asylums. And this was actually one of the asylums that was used. But let's take a step into this. We also have a new guest. This is mental_assessments on Instagram. Right here. What's up? Oh, never mind. Take 2 right here. So this is mental_essence on Instagram. Link is also in description. So don't forget to check out his photography work on Instagram. I just had to introduce everyone. Okay, let's begin with this explore. Starting our way first inside the cafeteria, and oh man, they have cleared up this place so much. It was never like this. Like, yo, this is never like this. I mean, and it still looks cool though. Like, for example, we're gonna walk through this doorway and we are gonna capture this one shot. Wow. And the thing is, it's just one light that kind of just brightens up this one room. I'm gonna take a step back now. Oh my god. It's just, I can't believe it. I really can't believe that I am back here. Like, I've never thought I would come back here in such a long time. Nor have you really thought about this place. It just so happens that we are back here to explore this. I mean, it's so different, like flashback. Where they handle all the food and things like that. Right there is where you would serve everything. This would be the spot where you serve all the food, and right here would be tables set up everywhere. It's very quiet now. Very quiet. Imagine all the food fights that could happen here. I mean, this place is huge. So just imagine like being in high school and such like that, and just being able to have food fights all happen around. Don't know if that was the same for asylums or things around that area. To flash on like how this place is now versus how it was later. Like, this is going to give you so much flashbacks to present time. Ooh, look at this machinery. What's this thing? If you guys could comment and tell me what the heck this machine is, let me know, because this thing looks fairly weird along with this oven. You know, ovens are cool, but what the heck is that? What is that? What is this? It is super crazy to come back. Like, okay, so before the entire exploring crew officially considered herself as the exploring crew, I mean, I was still exploring with John, they were still exploring with Cody, and they were still exploring with Steve, and they were still exploring with. But we never considered ourselves the exploring crew during this time period. Like, this goes so far back that, like, I look different, Josh looked different, we all look different, but it's just like, this is so far back, and I'm stepping back into this time period again, like all of this. It's so cool. It's been such a long time, man. honestly, I mean, it's not like I've been doing as much exploring as I used to. So it's like cool to revisit a lot of the places that I've used to see before. So let me know if you want to see more revisits. And this happens to be one just right here. Oh my God. The funny thing is, with this entire place, there was never this much graffiti anywhere found. I feel like attention to detail never stuck out to me before. So you get to see different stuff like this. And all of this, like, look at that glass starting to break down. And just collapse into this place. And consider it like what it is now, like with this and all of this. It's like forming like this crazy effect. I mean, that's just scary to even walk over though. But like, all the with exploring now, I feel like I have more attention to detail, more attention to small things I never would have noticed before. I feel like before I will always find like the big stuff. I just get extremely spooked walking across this floor, considering that at any point, any of these floors can collapse at any time. I'm gonna go reunite with the guys and see what's up. Left hand there. There's a flashbang grenade here. Why would there be a flashbang grenade here? That's strange. I feel like a lot of teenagers come here now, and you can definitely tell this place has been a lot more graffitied up versus the last time we've been here. Honestly. Yeah, it's definitely been a lot of people who came around this territory quite oftenly now versus before. But we gotta find a way upstairs. Do you guys know how to get upstairs? I lost them. I think I found the way.
Not really much in that room, just like an empty kitchen cafeteria.
Steve, don't lie to me now. Don't lie to me now.
Lying to you, bro.
You're trying to tell me that there's nothing down there, but I was down there. So you think I'm nothing? You're trying to tell me I'm nothing?
Yeah, man.
So we have just stepped onto the second floor, and check this out. There's several plates just about left everywhere here. Here. And you come in this room, and now they're scattered everywhere. I feel like people just come around, throw plates at the walls or something. Like, dang. Now you just have broken plates just everywhere. I mean, I feel like before there was a lot of plates left down there. Now they're all scattered over here, just pretty much broken now though. The unfortunate thing about this place in this current condition is that it's starting to just have a lot of water just completely drip right through it. As you can tell, that's how everything's starting to deteriorate completely over time. So, I mean, just take a look at all of this. Wow. And over time, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen maybe at least 3, 4, maybe 5 or 10 years from now. This place is probably gonna get worse over time, because that's just generally what happens when these places start to deteriorate. But I guess you just gotta let time tell itself. Who knows? Maybe I'll be back here 3 years later to see nothing. You never know what can happen. That's why thankfully I explored this place before, but thankfully I explored it in a better condition. So I feel like on these wet days, could be days that could end for the worst. So I feel like I hope nothing bad happens. Hope nothing bad. But during wet days is when things start to rot more, things start to deteriorate a lot more, things start to fall apart a lot more. So in that case, let's just hope it doesn't happen meanwhile we are stepping foot into this. I hope not. Right, Steve? That's right. So in my last video, I'm gonna hope to re-encounter this again. I'm actually really hoping to re-encounter this again. On my last video, I did my intro right next to a door, just like this. And there was a diaper right here. And everyone was in the comments, they're pointing out that, John, why are you doing an intro next to a diaper? You're trying to smell it? I actually want to go find that diaper door and see if it still sits there. Now reshoot the same intro if I can find it over again. So that'll be really exciting. I think that's gonna be pretty crazy. John pointed out this really good point. Basically, If you were to shut this door all the way, and you would shut this one all the way, it would almost look like as if there was never a door there, like it actually blended in with the wall. And then you see these knobs, and that's when you kind of pull out, and then you have like this secret shelf. Who knows, like this could be like where that secret hidden treasure chest is or something. This is by far one of the best things I loved about this Explorer. Practically, you go through a huge ability test. Basically, you have to keep climbing through things, going through different tunnels. There's just tunnels and tunnels and tunnels throughout this place. When I heard about that we were coming back, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. Totally. Let's go through this. As you guys can tell, you just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper in. What I do remember was the last time we came here, we went through this one tunnel and it just went like, it was almost like never ending. It had like arch going downwards and it was just like, you just keep going. But what I do remember is we were trying to find this one thing last time. We never found it. It was pretty much the theater. So hopefully we might encounter it this time. I'm at least hoping so. This is how you know we're in a completely different building now. Wow. Let's take a moment and let's look up. Yeah, that's crazy, right? I just feel like everything's just gonna collapse on us. That just looks generally bad, that mold there. Oh man. Alright, so we're approaching another part. Let's see what happens when you go upwards. So we just revisited the stretcher. I'm not sure if you guys remember this, but this is still from the last video as well.
On the top. It's not like a padded surface.
The wheels.
Not the wheels. The wheels just designate them, so
Okay.
it's the fact that it doesn't sit up. That it
Oh,
doesn't sit
alright.
comfortably.
Yeah,
So
okay.
when a stretcher is
Oh.
totally flat, you see how there's no folding parts?
Yeah.
So there's no comfortability for anyone.
Right.
That's why it's...
The fact that it's made out of metal makes it totally uncomfortable, and that's what you'd figure that out.
No, that's just, so there's, it's just strictly for that.
Yeah.
There would be a frame put on top of it, and they'd cover the frame with a sheet. You
Right.
can walk down the hallway, it does not have the outline of a dead body on it. It'll just look like a big square stretcher you're pushing down the hallway, so it's not disturbing for the people to see.
Yeah.
You can tell a body under a sheet, anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man.
It's just so deep.
So the question to what we were just answering was that, what was that stretcher used for? Well, that explains it all. Little did I even know. Wow. But it all makes sense now, it really does. Should have looked at this before on my other video, but you know, this is when attention to detail comes in. Of course I would have noticed the stretcher last time, but if I probably looked down, I would have realized that there were actual bones. So there's some left right here, but according to John, there were a lot more, right?
It was an animal, yeah.
It was a whole animal. This scene that Steve was talking about, this one scene, I don't want to take any step closer, but prior, actually no, we've seen this from the bottom. This was that whole collapsed floor that we seen maybe like 2 seconds ago. We just seen that. And this is it from above now. We are officially up here. It's like teleportation now. Things you can't really trust these places. I feel like you're just gonna fall through, like honestly. It's just too untrustworthy. Like look. Bro. Wow. Even right here. Oh god, it's just all about watching your step, staying safe. Pretty much when you do all this exploring, the biggest thing is safety. Safety precautions to the max. Your life matters most. I just walked down this hallway, and the things what the heck is this? Oh, it's a bed frame. Duh, look. But why are there walls blocking? Why are there walls blocking one end? Let's go back this way. We're gonna walk back this way, go check out what's over here. This place is extremely interesting because we always run into stuff like this in this place so far. I mean, I don't think this was here last time though. I could have sworn it wasn't like this before. So, when I talk about safety precautions, don't joke around. Actually, I remember now. I remember. Last time I was here, I was scaling this going down. And, oh my god. This just doesn't even look safe to go through. Let's go check out what's upstairs. That was super epic. That's the other piano, we found it. Yeah, thank you. That sounded super good. I was like, yeah, I gotta come back in here.
Evil doctor was like somewhere hiding here.
So last time when I was here, I got a shot of me walking up the stairs to get to this level. And I remember I was walking from down below up to where I am now. I don't know why this shot stuck out to me. For some reason I feel like this fence would make a really great shot. That was my assumptions before. Now, I could do something a lot better.